Hello friends, welcome to the video on idioms and phrases. In this video, we will learn what is idiom and then we will learn 30 most common idioms and phrases with the help of images and examples. These are the most common idioms and mostly asked in many competitive exams. So please watch the video till the end to learn all of them. Now without further ado, let's get started. What is an idiom? An idiom is a phrase whose meaning isn't obvious looking at the individual words. What is a phrase? It is a group of words. So, if a group of words is used in another way rather than its actual meaning, then it is called an idiom. It's not literal. So, you should not go by the dictionary meaning of the words. Instead, we need to understand it figuratively or how people use it in general terms. Today, we will be learning 30 most common idioms. Our goal is to learn all of them. So, what I have done is divided 30 idioms into 6 parts. Each part will be having 5 idioms, and at the end of each part, we will be revising those 5 idioms. Let's look into part 1. Number 1, break even. Its meaning is to neither gain nor lose money. So, in a business, if you are at break even, you have neither earned nor lost any money. For example, the startup expects to be at break even at the end of the year. Notice the use of break even in this context. Let's look into next idiom. Number 2, break a leg. Its meaning is good luck in general terms. So, if you want someone to wish you good luck, you may use the idiom break a leg. One of its usage could be break a leg. I hope you will perform well as a host in today's meeting. Let's look into next example. Number 3, back to square one. Its meaning is to start something over again because of the failure. We generally use it when we fail and need to start preparing from the start. For example, to make this software finally work, we have to go to back to square one. Notice the use of back to square one here. Let's look into next idiom, which is number 5, cutthroat. Very intense and hard competition. We use this idiom when the competition is very tough. For example, competition in digital marketing is cutthroat. Observe the use of cutthroat in this context. Let's look into next idiom. Apples to apples. Its meaning is having a fair comparison between the two things. So if two things can be compared equally or near to equal, we use this idiom. Apple to apple. For example, we should not do an apple to apple comparison between sales and marketing teams. Notice the use of the idiom apple to apple here. So we have learned 5 idioms in part 1, which is break even, break a leg, back to square one, cut throat, and apples to apples. Now, your exercise is to use any one idiom in a sentence and message me the sentence in the comment section. Pause the video here and solve the exercise. I hope you would have used one of the idiom. Now, let's look into part 2 of the idioms and phrases. Number 2, and the first one in this part 2, a blessing in disguise. Its meaning is a good thing that seemed bad at first. So, if you previously thought that this event was bad, but later realized that it was for good only, then you use the phrase a blessing in disguise. For example, every failure is a blessing in disguise. Notice the use of the phrase a blessing in disguise here. Number 2, cutting corners. Its meaning is doing something poorly in order to save time or money. If you are doing the things just for the sake of doing and not maintaining the quality, then this idiom is used. For example, we should not cut corners while doing important works. Number 3, get out of hand. Its meaning is to get out of control. If the situation goes out of the control, then we use this idiom. Our society needs to work to resolve the water crisis before it gets out of hand. Let's look into next idiom. Number 4, miss the boat. Its meaning is it's too late. If we are going to Ahmedabad but you reach the station too late, then you will miss the boat. One of its usage could be Ramesh missed the boat and never got the house when he offered too low bid. As Ramesh missed the opportunity, we use the phrase here missed the boat. Let's look into next idiom. Number 5, on the ball. Its meaning is doing a good job. One of its usage could be we are on the ball and will complete the task on time. As our team has done a good job, we have used the phrase on the ball. The 5 idioms of part 2 are here: a blessing in disguise, cutting corners, get out of hand, miss the boat, and on the ball. Your exercise is same. You have to choose any one of the idiom and prepare a sentence and message me the answer in the comment. Pause the video and solve the exercise. I hope you would have solved the exercise. Now, let's look into the part 3 of idioms. Number 1, under the weather. It is used when someone is sick. One of its usage could be I was really under the weather last week, but now I am feeling good. Here, as I was sick, I used the phrase under the weather here. Number 2, pull someone's leg. Its meaning is to joke with someone. So, generally, in friend circles, what we do? We target someone and make fun of him, right? So, what are we doing? We are pulling his or her leg. One of its usage could be stop pulling his leg all the time, or else he will get upset. Number 3, beat around the bush. Its meaning is to avoid talking about what's important. Have you ever come to a situation where a person is moving around and around but not coming to the main point? What will you call him? If you want to ask me, just ask. Don't beat around the bush. Notice the use of the phrase beat around the bush here. Let's look into the next idiom. Number 4, on cloud 9. Its meaning is being very happy. For example, after winning the T20 match against India, Pakistan must be on cloud 9. Here, the phrase on cloud 9 shows the happiness of Pakistani players. Number 5, eat like a horse. Its meaning is eating too excessively. So, if someone is eating too much, we say eating like a horse. For example, don't eat like a horse or else your health will be affected. The 5 idioms of part 3 are as here: under the weather, pull someone's leg, beat around the bush, on cloud 9, and eat like a horse. The exercise is same. You have to pause the video, Choose any one of the idiom and create a sentence and message that sentence in the comment. I hope you would have given the answer. Let's look into part 4 of this video. Number 1, fair and square. Its meaning is being direct or fair. One of its usage could be we want to be able to compete with them on fair and square lines. As we don't want any cheating and want fair play, we have used the idiom fair and square. Number 2, a black sheep. Its meaning is being a disgrace for the family. So if someone has done a wrong thing for which family has to suffer or family's image is spoiled, we use the phrase a black sheep. One of its usage could be he became a black sheep for his family after being caught in the crime. Number 3, easier said than done. It is used when something seems easy but actually very hard. One of its usage could be losing weight is easier said than done as many people lack the commitment. So, it is actually true, right? You might have seen many people take a gym membership for a year and after a few days they give up. So, there we can use the phrase easier said than done. Number 4, fish out of the water. Its meaning is to come out of your comfort zone. When someone comes out of his or her comfort zone, we use the phrase fish out of the water. One of its uses could be in her new job, Akshata felt like she was fish out of the water. Notice the use of the phrase fish out of the water. Number 5, a piece of cake. Its meaning is extremely easy and straightforward. If someone is preparing for IIT exam but is not practicing properly, what would you say? Cracking IIT exam is not a piece of cake for anyone. So please study properly, right? Notice the use of the phrase a piece of cake. So we have come to the end of part 4. Here we have learned 5 idioms: fair and square, a black sheep, easier said than done, fish out of water, and a piece of cake. Your exercise remains the same. You can pause the video, pick any of the idiom, and create a sentence and message that sentence in the comment. I hope you would have created the sentence. Now, let's look into part 5 of this video. Number 1, let the cat out of the bag. Its meaning is reveal a secret by mistake. For example, suppose you were trying to organize a surprise party for your mother and your uncle heard it and told it to your mother by mistake. What would you say? I was trying to keep the party a secret, but uncle went and let the cat out of the bag. Here, the phrase let the cat out of the bag shows that a secret has been revealed by mistake. Number 2, once in a blue moon. Its meaning is very rarely. So, if something happens very rarely, we use the phrase once in a blue moon. One of its usage could be Rahul only cooks at home once in a blue moon. As Rahul cooks very rarely, we have used the phrase once in a blue moon. Number 3, have butterfly in your stomach. It is used when someone is excited and nervous at the same time. One of its usage could be when the results were about to come, he was having butterflies in his stomach. When the results are about to come, he was extremely nervous and excited. So we have used the phrase having butterflies in his stomach. Number 4, a tough cookie. Its meaning is to be physically and emotionally strong. When someone is very strong, both physically and mentally, we use this term a tough cookie. One of its usage could be Nikita is a tough cookie. She doesn't mind when people criticize her work. Notice the use of the phrase a tough cookie. Number 5, see eye to eye. Its meaning is be in full agreement. It is used when you agree fully or have a similar attitude towards a thing. Let's look into the example. I am glad my wife and I see eye to eye about the renovation of the home. Here, see eye to eye is an idiom and it shows that my wife and me both are having similar thought when it comes to renovating our home. And here comes the end of part 5 of this video. And which are the idioms that we have learned in this part? Let the cat out of the bag. Once in a blue moon. Have butterflies in your stomach. A tough cookie. See eye to eye. Your exercise is you have to pick any one of them and create a sentence and message that sentence in the comment. You can pause the video and solve this exercise. I hope you would have given the answer. Now, let's look into part 6. Number 1, cost an arm and a leg. Its meaning is cost a large amount of money. If a thing is very costly, we use this idiom. For example, my wife's wedding sari cost an arm and a leg. Here, the phrase cost an arm and a leg is used because the sari was too costly and a top secret it actually was. So, the next time you bought an expensive item, you may use this idiom cost an arm and a leg. Number 2, steal someone's thunder. Its meaning is to prevent someone from having success or getting attention. For example, she stole the bride's thunder by wearing the most beautiful dress at the wedding. Here, the idiom stole the bride's thunder shows that as her dress was more pretty than the bride, all started talking about her. Number 3, speak of the devil. It is used when a person appears just after being mentioned. One of its usage could be I hope our boss doesn't come today. Oh no, speak of the devil, and here he comes. As I was just thinking that the boss shouldn't come and he arrived suddenly, I used the phrase speak of the devil. I actually didn't mean that, huh? Number 4, that's the last straw. It is used when we are referring to the last in a series of bad things that happens to make someone very upset, angry, and the patience runs out of the person. One of its usage could be she always been rude to him, but it was the last straw when she started insulting his mother. Notice we have used the last straw here because she is so upset that her patience has run out of out of control. Number 5, the best of both the worlds. Its meaning is an ideal situation. It is used when we enjoy the benefits of widely differing situations at the same time. One of its usage could be work from home is the best of both the worlds for many, as they are able to give time to family along with the work. Before work from home, it was difficult to give time to family while working. Things have changed a lot for work from home scenario. So we have used the phrase the best of both the worlds. The 5 idioms of part 6 are over. And which are the idioms that we have learned? These are those idioms: cost an arm and a leg, steal someone's thunder, speak of the devil, that's the last straw, the best of both the worlds. Your exercise remains the same. Pause the video, pick any of the favorite, and create a sentence and message that sentence in the comment. I will be sharing the names of all of you who will be using any of the idiom of whatever we have learned today. So here we have come to the end of the video. These are the 30 idioms that we have learned today. You may pause the video and look at them once. Rewind the video and rewatch in case you want to confirm any of the idiom and its meaning. Pause the video now and take a screenshot of this interesting idioms series. That's all in this video. I hope you would have been cleared many of the idioms and phrases doubt. And if you know any of the new idioms, then you can message those in the comment. Thanks a lot for watching the video till the end. Like, share, comment, and subscribe in case you found the video helpful. All the best for your upcoming exams. We will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye.